Hello guys, we're gonna go through this video. I watched this video when I was in South Africa, so I want to just react on this video. I've already watched it, so but I think I should explain to many people because I saw when I watched the video, there's a lot of negativity in the video, even though I don't think they meant to do that. Also, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. The reason why I'm saying that I've been to almost 10 African countries, if I'm not wrong. So I understand how other Africans think towards South Africa. So most of things which I want to clarify are those things. So let's start without wasting time.
In Victoria, and actually we are working in a neighborhood where we are here in Victoria, and actually we are working in a neighborhood where we are the only black people living there. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, all the neighbors are white.
All our neighbors are white. I mean, I just wanted to ask you, since we came to Victoria, haven't you noticed that majority of the people are white?
Like, it's even, you question yourself, like, am I in Africa, Like, you remember Monte Cassino?
Exactly, when we went to Monte
I think what is happening is these guys. I understand, like I said, I understand where they come from. Most of these African countries, like whites, are very few. They're even hard to find. So I understand, like their first impression when it comes to South Africa is, wow. You understand? It's kind of a lot of white, which in East Africa or other African countries, uh, even if you're light skinned and you don't speak the language, they call him Zoom. You understand? Because some of these people they have never seen a white person before. So I really understand their background, where they're coming from. So yeah.
almost everyone.
Everyone is white.
And what I also think that, I don't want to say this, but I feel like South Africa is the most divided African country that we've ever been to. True or false?
That could be true.
I think it was quick for Wodemaya to judge a country. Like we just came like 4 days and like South Africa is big. It took off like what almost 60 million population. So it's quite a big country. It has like many cities and many towns. Almost like every 20 minutes to find a town. So it's kind of like it was too early for them to judge a country. So I don't see what people
divided.
Because you see white people by themselves, an area that is only white people.
So exactly, and you see only Indians grouped together, and then you see black people grouped together. But I mean,
and then I think people are so clued up in this race thing, racism, and all these things, which is not everyone to be honest is like that because like there can be racism on black. Like for example, you go to most African countries, though they call it tribe, but for me, I see it racism because I don't see the difference. Because like here, what they trying to say is there's white people there, is black people and Indian there. Yeah, that's like a shopping. It's Monte Casino is like a casino, but there's a lot of restaurants. So families are going to have time, watch movies, and eat. So that's what they see. You understand? So they whatever decision they make it based on that.
I mean, this is how the country is.
But you cannot judge a country with what you just saw in a few minutes.
And I feel like everyone is here, but there's one thing that I really don't understand.
What's that?
Like when you see the luxury houses in Johannesburg, if you see luxury houses, specifically Victoria, it's not owned by black people.
Nah, why? Black people live in places where houses are not that well off. Like Soweto.
Yeah, we went to
townships.
Went to the township, even in
Again here. To be honest, yeah, this is a lot of degrading black people. I'm not saying we should compliment people even if they don't do right, but like those statistics what they have, I don't even know where they got them, and it's something which I don't want to debate because I'm a South African. We know how we do things there. So, but like what I say, that house is small. You find people in villages they have big house and that. Like maybe one day I should do a video because just to see so you can see villages in South Africa. They are nothing like good. You'll think maybe it's suburbs or something. Those are villages and stuff. People they live in big houses. You understand? Like Soweto, where we talk about. Like Soweto, rich people live in so that Soweto has many parts. So you'll find a rich area. Different they have like people they have like different classes. So
Even in what do you call it? In Pretoria, they live in the township. But if you walk around this beautiful estate, like where we are right now, I mean, look behind us. Just take the camera. The whole of this area you see right here. Oh my goodness, you will never see.
I think Wodemaya was just exaggerating. That place when I'm looking at it, there's a measuring. It's not even like more than 200 meters. So it's just really like a small. And two, he has not go inside to check people live there. So
Even
A
one
black
black person.
person.
If you see a black person here, which means that he cut the grass or
Oh
maybe
yeah,
he cleans
cleaning
the
the
house
compound, cleaning the house,
and yeah,
or
and
delivering something. That's it.
that's one thing that makes me feel so sad because people are telling me why you don't do a video about luxury houses in South Africa, but I
It's because
don't.
but just to clarify something, guys, you see, if a person clean the house, clean the road, cut grass, that's not to create those people. They're doing a good job, guys. Maybe other countries, I don't know, but like here, those people have families. They have kids go to school. So with that money, it's a job. I've been to UK. I had the same mentality too, because that's what sometimes the TV portrayed. But it's the same thing. You go in a restaurant, the white person is serve. You go in the toilet, white people are working. They clean the toilet. You go in the street. I had a lady who used to do the shusha and she was right. It's their country because that's where they are most populated. It's the same in South Africa. So most people will find is black people. So I don't see anything wrong with it.
most of them are owned by whites.
I mean,
Of course,
like,
there are black people who own them, but they are few.
I mean, they are South Africans. Yeah, it's good to talk about those things, but I feel like um, South Africans, I mean, black South Africans are not empowered. And in other words, I would say that like they don't have economic freedom. Because if you check about the economy of South Africa or what I'm seeing so far, I mean, even though the what do you call it, the white folks in here are just 4 million, but hey, I feel like
They
I think they were the empowerment, man. Like I don't know if these guys they understand what they're talking about. So I think that in South Africa, if you want to make it, you always make it. I call it the country of the land of opportunities. If you want to make it, you will. I have friends like coming all over the world. They come here and they tell you straight. If you want to make it here, if you don't make it, it's because you are lazy. And two, as a South African, there are so many support systems to uplift you. And like these guys, where they come from, I don't think it's perfect. You understand? But I don't want to go there. I don't want to compare African countries. If I travel to a country, it's because I want to have fun. I want to meet the people. I don't care whether they have money or not. So I don't want to go like that deep.
control the economy.
I mean, we went to Monte Casino. You see Monte Casino?
What? The only we've been told there's only a population of 4 million black people, but they
Exactly.
control the economy of South Africa. Did I
Exactly.
say 4 million black people?
4 million. No, no, no.
4 million white people.
So we just want to know what
These guys are just funny, like it's just this just what I like. They're just young people, coming up, which is good, But they still have more to learn.
exactly is happening in South Africa. I mean, this is what I've experienced. This is what I've observed. If you're South African out there, let me know what you think. Why do you think this is happening? I mean, who controls the wealth of South Africa? I mean, if Mandela said all of
This thing of the world, man, it's a joke. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with Wodemaya this day. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he's still young. No, he's got more to learn.
we can live together as one, right? But after coming here, I feel like you guys are not one.
Yeah.
And then, other people are what controlling the whole economy. I don't know, but
Again, yeah, it's still like it doesn't make any sense at all. He's concerned about who's controlling the economy. Come on, man.
this is what I've seen, and I feel so sad to be here. I mean, I'm enjoying my life
Yeah,
here,
it's
but
great.
when you move around certain places, it's
When you're
hurtful.
in town, you see it's only black people lining up to board the taxi. You don't see why. It's like, okay, what's going on here? It's like the black work for the whites I don't know.